Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show, yeah, man. Got one. Hey, I think of my life in terms of blessings. I take mostly a positive approach and a positive spin to my life. I hardly ever dwell on, I can't say that I don't think about the what's wrong in it because I have to address problems as they arise. But I try not to let them consume me. I let the consumption part be about the blessings, the positive things that has occurred in my life, the good things that God has done for me, the power that he's displayed in my life, the protection he's given me over the years, the being tucked under his wings. I focus on the things that he promises me. I think of all the goodness that I perceive to come my way. I think that has a lot to do with me learning more and more about the law of attraction in terms of, what you think and what you put out in the space and what you pray about is what you receive, And so I've become better and better at that. It's not to say that I'm not human and I don't have moments where I think a little bit too long about what's going wrong and what enemy is about to attack and what they're going to do and say and all of this here. So that's not to say that I'm not concerned about it, but I try to dwell mostly on the positive. And one of the things that I learned, you can have an incredible life. All of us, we can have incredible lives if we just let God drive. See, the problem that I had years ago was I was the driver of my life, and I was taking myself in the directions that I thought would be best for me. And I aimed at things that I thought I could accomplish. And I set goals that I saw myself being able to attain. I was driving. When I gave up and I let God drive, I then opened up my mind and my spirit to what God had for me, for what God could see for me, for what God could do in my life, for what God wanted for me. Now, he wanted for me and he wanted of me. See, that's the connection that you got to try to make. Well, not try. That's the connection that you got to make to really get it. Now, listen to me. What I don't want you to do is do like me. Don't be afraid of the what for, of the what he wants you to do part. See, because that ain't going to be nearly as demanding and as offsetting as you think it's going to be. See, I thought that if I did God's will, that if I let God tell me what to do, that it would cause me to not to be able to do some things I wanted to do. Well, which is true, but the stuff I wanted to do was all detrimental to my well-being and my future and my growth and development as a man. I was stopping my own growth as a man because, see, I was doing what I thought I should do as a man. But when you give it over to God, see, God has a much better plan for you than you can ever have for yourself. And God knows a better way, far better than the one you know. I want you to believe that, man. You got to understand that part of it. And that's the part that I finally got through my head, to let God do it his way and to show me a better way and to teach me a better way and expose to me a better way. And when I opened up my mind to what God was talking about, I began to see things totally differently, and things started coming to me totally differently. If you've been a friend of mine or a fan of mine over the years, I mean, you've had to see it, the change. You've had to see the difference. I mean, and I acknowledge that every chance I get, because I promised God I would, and I hope that I'm not falling short in that category. But then again, if I told it all day long what he done for me, I still wouldn't have enough time to really explain thoroughly what he's done for me, because it's such a continuous growth in me. But now, that's not to say that I'm finished or I'm done or I'm complete, because I'm still short. You can't be him. You can strive for perfection. I hear people saying it all the time. I applaud you for saying you want to be perfect, but you ain't. And you can't. So you quit saying it. You quit saying it to me. Quit saying it to other people. I'm seeking a life of perfection, but it's something that you cannot have because he said you can't do it. But that's what he there for. He there for the moments when you stumble and you fall. And you gonna stumble and fall. So you got to get that part right, man. The stumbling, falling part is coming. But see, you get God in your life and it helps you so that you don't stumble, fall, wallow, roll over, lay there, languish. That's what God is for. So when you stumble and fall, you get back up, because you're going to make mistakes. You're going to get it wrong. You're going to come under attack. You're going to be lied about. You are going to be falsely accused. That's going to happen to you the moment you make a decision to do better. The moment you try to be more. The devil got to send his attackers, man, and he controls certain people. He just got people that's on his side 24/7. You know them too. You've all met one or two of them in your life. They just busy with the business of nothingness. They just busy about the destruction of others. You say, I know them. You know them. They coming. But here's what you got to hold fast to. They can't take away nothing from you that God gave you. They didn't make you. See, people who claim to have made you, if they so in the make you business, why don't they make theyself? Or if they ain't with you no more and they so busy in them I made you business, why don't they make somebody else? Since you want to get credit for making somebody, make yourself. If you're responsible for someone else's success, then you should easily be able to take claim and be responsible for your own success. See, be careful of that. And don't change your course because somebody's attacking you with that. I just hope, man, that I'm giving it to God the way I said I would give it to him. That I would unload every chance I got that I was supposed to, without being, oh, here he come again. I try not to be that. But, man, I don't know what else to be for the first 12 minutes of my show. What else you want me to say? I got 4 hours. I can't give God 12 minutes, man. I mean, for real, Steve? Come on, man. I mean, let's look at this right here. If you giving honor to God just 12 minutes out the day, dog, he gave you 24 hours of luxury and life and breath and hope and promise. You ain't got 12 minutes to give him out the day? That don't make no sense. What an exchange. What a wonderful life God has given me in exchange for so small of effort that I put forth. Don't let the effort you got to put forth to God seem so daunting that you don't attempt to do it, because, man, it seems like a lot. It ain't nothing compared to what he be giving us, for real. So if you want a real life, you want a real shot at what you can be, what you can have, what you can own, what you can become, who you really are, go to God, let him fix you, man. That's all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ride. Steve Harvey Morning Show, alive in vivid color. I say vivid color because I am the vivid. Yeah.
Okay.
Facts,
Everybody
baby,
else
facts.
is color. Yeah. Colors are beautiful, though. You got to have colors to make a rainbow. You got to have colors to make a peacock. You got to have colors to make a flag. You got to have colors. You got to have colors. You won't be in the game. What's up, Shirley?
I'm Blue, Steve. Good morning.
Blue is your favorite color?
Now it is, yeah.
Why? What do you mean now?
Oh, you don't know?
Oh, because your hair is blue?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's yours. Okay, I got it. Carla, for real?
Hey, Steve, my favorite color is black, baby. Black.
Okay. We're going to skip over that.
Yeah, because
So
if you
it's
say
not to
something, I'm
get cussed out. Yeah, I know that. Junior,
Morning, Unc. My favorite color, caramel.
your favorite color is caramel.
Yeah, because that's my
Who got that as a favorite color?
me.
I ain't never heard nobody say caramel is my favorite
I
color.
just did.
It's a delicious candy.
You know what I'm saying? Caramel.
Well,
or
that's
Sunday
interesting.
topping or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That's it. With full compliment tonight. This is us.
Yeah.
This is
What's your
it.
favorite
That's-
color?
This is the day. I don't know, man. I'm a multicolored guy. I like black, white. Gray used to be my least favorite color because gray is so hard to match.
Oh, you 50 Shades.
Man, if you sit up here, if you buy a gray suit and you somewhere else trying to buy a gray shoe, you finna blow it.
Oh, yeah. There's
And
blue,
you gonna
gray.
get a gray tie somewhere else and a gray shirt.
Yeah.
You trying to be monotone? No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. You finna be all different shades.
Take all that stuff with
Yeah.
you when you go
Gray
to
is
pick
very
something to
difficult to match. Green is very difficult to match. And blues are tough, but blues are easier than grays and greens.
match. Yeah.
But because blues, you could be off and still kind of.
Be
But
on.
your greens,
Yeah.
your greens
Green.
be. Yeah. I've tried it many times. I've had more unsuccessful attempts at matching green. Yeah.
I've
Just-
had- Mine has been
yeah.
gray. Or black is hard, too, Steve.
Oh yeah. You know what? Black is hard to
Yeah.
match.
It's hard.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Does
I
your
had a
jacket be
partner-
one
Black
color?
went with everything.
Yeah, but when you ain't got the same, you ain't got the, you know, when you don't have the same black on.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's
black to
different.
black match.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
difficult.
Yeah.
so you got
Black.
ashy black, wash black,
Yeah, that's
Gray
jet
black.
midnight black. That ain't really
Blue,
black.
black, purple,
Yeah.
black.
Blue black, purple
Blue
black.
black. Blue black.
My father was purple black.
All right. We done went from clothes to skin color.
Okay.
Well,
Your
you
daddy
said
was
purple black.
purple
My
black.
daddy was purple black. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You wanna
Love my
let's move
father,
on.
man.
Yeah.
That was my dude. No, that wasn't nothing wrong. That was a cold dude. His skin was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Black is
And
beautiful.
you can say
baby.
something to him about it if you want to.
What would his clapback
Right
be,
in
Steve?
you.
Clap back his ass whooping. Slick Harvey didn't do. Hey man, my father didn't have. My father didn't know what a clapback was.
All right, well, check
Okay.
this out. Coming up at 32 after the hour, Sarah Huckabee Sanders has quit finally.
You
What I-
called
what
it,
I-
Steve. You called
Yeah.
What
it.
I
Said that.
tell y'all?
We'll talk about it. We'll get into it at 32 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Steve, today is President Trump's 73rd birthday. And in trending political news, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders is leaving. She is quitting. All right.
Can't lie no
Yeah.
more. I can't do it no more.
But she had a long run now. Come on, 3 years is a long time under this
really
current
Wasn't
administration.
no 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep saying that.
Well, I mean,
How's it 3 years?
Well-
he ain't been president 3
Two and a
years.
half.
well,
2.5.
well. Listen, the first one only stayed like 6 months.
Spicy.
Yeah, Sean Spicer. Yeah,
Oh,
he
spicy.
he only stayed like
Yeah.
6 months. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
So
And this is he
yeah.
got in at 2016. This is 2019. Well, okay,
Yeah,
2
this
years,
ain't-
like 2.5.
Spicer,
Sean Spicer.
Smooch,
He stayed 11
and then
days.
her, and then her.
Who
I
did
told
11
y'all.
days?
Look, I
Yeah.
saw the look on her face. And now, did you hear how they trying to twist it though?
What?
She's gonna be leaving. Sarah Huckabee is gonna leave and gonna run for governor of the great state of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Don't nobody like her. Don't nobody like her.
Yeah, she hasn't ruled out a different kind of political career now. She hasn't ruled
Don't
that out.
nobody like her.
Yeah.
Well,
She's not finna be no governor.
Trump likes her, Steve. He likes her a lot.
Trump don't like her. Why she leaving? Why is she leaving the job?
Exhaustion.
Well, she said she wanted to spend more time with her family.
And her kids.
Ain't that what everybody say when they get fired?
Well, that's probably true, though. I mean, especially,
She has young kids.
yeah, she's
too, I
kids,
think.
yeah.
You didn't want to spend time with your family when you had the job.
She couldn't. It was
Now,
too demanding.
as soon as you lose the job, now you want to spend time with your family.
Well, Steve, she said the job has been the honor of a lifetime to serve in the Trump administration.
Why she quitting? If it's an honor to serve under Trump, why is she quitting? I told y'all.
Yeah, you did.
This woman look
we
like she
argued about
gonna
that.
break any day now. She always look like if I come up here. Matter of fact, they stopped having press conferences.
Yeah, they
She
really
just said,
have.
"Look, I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
I'm
They
not.
back there arguing.
So technically,
I ain't
Steve,
going out there."
She's a White House press secretary, but she hadn't been holding press briefings in
Because
a
she couldn't
minute.
do it no more.
Well, I mean, he's not a fan of it either. He doesn't even
Yeah,
like the
right.
press. He just likes to tweet, with he doesn't like the clapback or the follow-up questions and all of that. He doesn't like any of that. So
Or the press trying to
Yeah.
get to the truth.
Yeah.
he didn't like
right,
that
he
journalism.
doesn't
part of it.
like that.
No.
Yeah.
She out of lies. That's why she quit. She
So
out of
what?
lies.
Right. Why hold
ain't got
press
no-
conferences if you don't like the press?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. He's saying the press is
anyway,
the enemy of the people.
Yeah.
I told you she wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah, you
You
said
said
that.
it.
You
You
definitely
called
said
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
You
And
remember
look,
why
man,
you said she wasn't gonna make it?
if they don't get to these polls, this country cannot take another 4 years of this type of behavior from the president. Republicans know that. They know that, but they are willing to sacrifice to get 4 more years of position, power, and money. And in this country, nothing, and I mean nothing when it comes to politics, reigns more supreme than position, power, and money. Period. Not in this America. Man, we got to quit thinking it's another kind of way because it's not.
Well,
You gotta get
yeah.
out there.
And you're right, Steve. When she was asked by reporters later whether she plans to run for governor in her native state of Arkansas, she did not rule that out.
Ain't nobody voting for her for governor. We gonna stop saying this on this radio show.
Okay,
Nobody
let's
is voting for Sarah Huckabee for the governor of no damn state.
move on.
As a Republican, or independent, a welfare recipient, the gubernatorial, nothing. Nobody's voting for her. Don't nobody like her.
Well, also in trending political news, Steve, a federal watchdog agency called the Hatch Act is calling for Kellyanne Conway to be fired. She violated the Hatch Act, where she speaks and attacks Democratic presidential candidates while speaking in her official capacity as White House counselor. So they're trying to get her on that. She said when she was speaking to reporters, "Bring it on." Yeah,
You're just breaking the
she's
law every day. You talking about bring it on.
She's
Hey,
she's
isn't,
defiant. Huh?
Let me ask you this: this isn't Hope Hicks supposed to testify?
Yes.
Yeah,
She,
yeah,
and
yeah.
she has agreed to do it. Yeah, in private and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
real interesting.
All of this is going to be interesting because
Jail time make people change their mind.
yeah.
You
You
get
right,
right,
Julie.
Yeah, with you. When
Well,
you're
if you
right.
told me I was gonna go to jail,
Uh-huh.
my next statement is: listen, what do you need to know?
Yeah,
Yes.
but they're allowing her to do it in private, though, right?
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
Hope-
this is the way I'm
Hope
doing
Hicks,
it.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm not snitching because I'm not a snitch, but I am telling on your ass. That's going to happen.
Same thing.
What's the
Yeah, no, it's not the
What's
same
the
thing. You gonna
difference,
No, snitching is for people who are in crime. I'm not in crime. I'm telling on your ass. That's different.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
Wait, what?
And you think I'm finna go to jail? I'm telling on your ass.
Okay, so what is the difference between snitching and
I
telling?
understand what he's saying.
I
Snitching
wanna have-
is for criminals, and we've allowed. See, snitching started in prison and with criminals. If you can't do
Right.
the crime, don't do the time. So we created the snitch. If you get busted, you ride it out. You go all the way out.
Okay.
Well, when these inmates go to prison and they come out, they bring that philosophy out to the street. and it's permeated our neighborhoods and got us thinking that we're not supposed to snitch because snitches, all that get stitches, all this here. But that's for criminals. If I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen and you got a trap house up street from my house, I'm not snitching. I'm telling. Your ass can't have a trap house up street from where my mama stays. So I'm telling. That ain't snitching. I'm telling. That's all. Y'all old ass need to be telling too. Well, support what I just said.
We're just hearing you out, sir. I asked you to explain it.
I don't hear you supporting what I said. I don't need you listening to what I said.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Listen. I'm not getting support from my own morning show crew.
I'm supporting you, Unc. You hear me?
Y'all old ass can't go to jail.
I'm telling and snitching on you right now. All right, post your comment at Steve Harvey FM. Coming up next, run that prank back. Nephew's out today, but guess who's here? Junior, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. Now, according to Forbes magazine, Kanye West makes more money than Drake. And in reality entertainment news, Carla has an update on ex-Real Housewife of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks' ex-husband Apollo, his prison status right now. But first, Junior is here for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got, Junior?
The preacher's wife. That's what we got. The preacher's wife. Run it, cat.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Sister Angela. Sister Angela, please.
This is she.
How you doing? My name is Brother Clayton. I'm calling you from Greatest Baptist Church. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, listen, I know that your husband, Reverend Jonathan, is actually one of the candidates that we may be choosing to be our pastor since our past pastor has stepped down. Yes. I'm very proud of my husband. I think he'll make a very good candidate, as a matter of fact. Here at the church, we've been asking a lot of the deacons and assistant ministers here have been asking different questions, different things that they would be doing once they became pastor. Like your first 100 days, what would you try and change here at the church or try and make better, so to speak? Yeah.
Did you need to speak to my husband? He's not here right now. Did you need to speak to him?
No, not right now. What we decided to do, Sister Angela, is actually call the wives and ask them a few questions.
Oh, okay. That's a little different. Sure.
And we don't want to take up too much of your time. A lot of times, if a pastor is stressed at home, 9 times out of 10, he's likely to be stressed at the church. So I guess my biggest question to you is your husband stressed at home?
No, not that I know of. He eats regularly. He's on a good diet. He goes to the doctor regularly, gets his physical. Pretty good at home. I don't have a reason to believe that he's stressed. He certainly hasn't brought anything to my attention.
Okay, I don't think you follow me, Sister Angela. What I'm saying is he stressed behind closed doors? Is he stressed in that fashion?
I'm not too sure I follow you. You say behind closed doors. What exactly did you mean by that?
Is he stressed in y'all's relations? Is he stressed?
Are you asking me about my personal business, brother?
Well, what I'm saying is if he's stressed at home, he'll be stressed at the church. And if he's stressed at the church, then the members are stressed. Then the congregation is stressed. So the stress starts with you.
Excuse me?
If you are making sure that he's all right at home, he's going to be all right at the church.
I'm sorry, brother. What was your name?
Brother Clayton.
Brother Clayton. I appreciate you conducting whatever interviews you guys need to conduct with the candidates' wives. I do think that's pretty much personal territory, and I really don't want to answer those kind of questions.
It's not personal, Sister Angela, when there's so many other people involved. See, that's why I'm asking you the question, is your man
Brother
stressed
Clayton,
behind?
Brother Clayton, I could assure you
yes,
that my husband is not stressed at home, if I get your drift. He is
Okay.
not stressed behind closed doors, brother. And I would appreciate you if you don't call with these kind of questions. Are you asking other candidates why these kind of questions?
Well, I was the one dedicated to give you a call, and that's the question that I decided to come up with, because I want to know if a man is going to be stressed, because if he's going to have tension at the church, then the congregation is going to have tension, the church is going to have tension, and the church cannot move forward in the direction on which
Brother
we're
Clayton,
going.
my husband and I have been married 25 years, and they've been 25 good years, if you get my drift, okay? He is not stressed at home. And whatever goes on at home, my husband has sense enough not to take it to the church. That is not something he's going to do. So you don't have to worry about anybody else being stressed at the congregation, in the pulpit, nowhere, okay? We have our stuff together at home, and I appreciate if you don't ask me those kind of questions. Now, you can find something else to ask me.
But sometimes a woman does not realize that her husband is stressed. You understand? There's a possible way that you don't know that he's stressed.
Brother,
so how can you get...
Let me get your phone. Matter of fact, let me get your full name. What's your first name?
Let's just go with Brother Clayton right now. And could you please answer this question? How can you guarantee that he is fully not stressed?
Brother Clayton? Let me call on the Lord real quick. Hold on. Brother Clayton, I'm an honorable woman. I'm a woman who stands by my man, okay? But you are asking me some questions that's very personal, very private, very confidential. You are asking me questions that are questions of the sanctity of my marriage, okay? My husband is not stressed. And if I need to be real clear, I don't send him away from my home stressed, okay?
How do you know?
I know.
But what are you doing to make sure that it's less stress?
Brother Clayton, I'm about to end this phone call, okay? Now, if you...
we're not going to end this phone call until we know. I need to know that Reverend Jonathan is not stressed at home. They assigned me to talk to you, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to leave.
Okay, he is not stressed. I don't know who told you that. The man is not stressed. Is he acting stressed around you? He's not acting stressed at home.
I bet you he's stressed because you're stressing me right now. Now we're both stressed out. How can we understand that man is not stressed?
That's the end of this conversation. Do you understand me? Give me your full name right now.
Give me some intimate details, and then I'll give you my number.
You have crossed the line. You wait till my husband gets here. If this is going to cost him a candidacy, then so be it. We'll find another church. I'd have some choice words for you right now. Ooh, Brother Clayton.
I will give you my name right now. Do you have a pen?
Yes, I'm going to write it right now.
The letter N is in Nancy. E, P.
You moving slow. I know how to spell now. Talk up faster.
Nephew.
What kind of name is that? Nephew. Your name is Nephew Clayton?
My name ain't Nephew Clayton. My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your husband, Reverend Jonathan.
Hold on. You said this is Nephew Tommy.
This is Nephew Tommy.
Oh, my God.
From the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to kill it. Oh, Lord, I don't mean that. Oh, my God. Lord, y'all didn't stress me. Y'all didn't stress me this morning. I can't believe I let him get me. You know, I didn't heard these pranks before. Oh, my God. Tommy, I will tell you, if this was 25 years ago, brother, I cussed up a storm. I'm so glad I'm a saved woman.
Well, listen. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes.
What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There it is, Shirley, the preacher's wife. That's what nephew left us with right there. There it is.
All right.
Okay. You played
did
too
that.
much too, Junior.
Yeah, you did that. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cha-cha-cha. Come on.
That's
All right, thanks, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, it is no surprise that hip-hop's first billionaire, Jay-Z, is topping the Forbes list of richest rappers. Dr. Dre is number 2 with $800 million in net worth, most of which is from when Apple bought his Beats by Dre back in 2014. You remember that. Now, Diddy comes in 3rd with $740 million. Okay, and then...
Oh, did it?
Yeah, guess who's number 4? This was such a shock to me. Kanye West.
Yeah.
Why y'all surprised that Kanye?
Because
got
of Adidas, probably.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's at $240 million, largely thanks to his Adidas partnership. I didn't think he made more money than Drake. That's why I'm so surprised. Drake
You
rounds.
surprised that Kanye makes more money than Drake?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drake rounds out the top 5 with $150 million from music, liquor endorsements, and a Las Vegas residency. So there you go, Steve.
Wow.
But you know what, though? Can I
I
say
saw people
something?
standing in line for Adidas for the Kanye sneaker the other day. Last weekend.
Yeah, but can I say something about this money?
Of course. Yeah. You're most qualified. Go right
Well, I mean,
ahead.
you know, people are saying that, Kanye makes more money than Drake. And Kanye at 240, Drake at 150. Let me ask this question. Wouldn't you be just fine with
Yes.
any one of them numbers?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I could be, yeah.
I could be on
Number-
the bottom 20
number
of that
10.
list.
I mean, if you got the 150 a million that Drake was getting, couldn't you squeak by?
Absolutely.
Just get on by.
Good. I
Yeah.
would be good. Comfortable. Lovely. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd be great.
No one's complaining.
Can you buy the same thing with both money, though?
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Can you spend that amount of money? Here's a question.
Hell yeah, you can spend that kind of money. 150 million a year, you can go broke.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you be buying? What would you be doing to go broke?
If you buy a brand new 650, that's 70 million right there.
That's an airplane?
Yeah. You buy a new 650.
That's on your
That's
That's
an
70 million.
airplane.
Yeah, that's 70 million. You cracked half of
Yeah,
that
that's
right
half, yeah.
You
Yeah.
be on Delta with this 150.
There. Now you sitting
You
here talking
ain't
about a
lying,
cold,
baby.
I know, that's
cold
right.
ass crib in Beverly Hills of Miami. Throw
Oh,
another
yeah.
40 on top of that.
Get
You at
somewhere to
what?
sit down.
What's that? 110?
Yeah.
Oh,
You at 110?
Okay.
You got what's that? You got 40 million left?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't hire nobody.
So a
Throw
plane
that
and a
out.
house? That's it?
That's
Well, I mean,
everything.
technically, I said if you bought a brand new 650, I ain't even talking about the taxes. If you pay your taxes,
Yeah, the
you're
taxes,
officially
yeah.
broke at this point.
Okay.
Can I make a statement that don't have nothing to do with nothing?
Yeah, go
At the
ahead.
barbecue last night, Boomerang had on a hoodie and looked like Benjamin Butts.
He look old. He's aging back.
Benjamin Buttons.
Buttons.
You're right about one thing in that.
It looked like he
that-
had on a bonnet.
That didn't have anything to do with anything.
No,
but yeah.
I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
Crazy man.
It was just last night at the barbecue, a picture of him popped up in my head. And I just, man, he looked just like Benjamin Button.
All right.
Because we was on the, I can't tell you that. Go ahead.
No. All right. Carla, you were going to say quickly about Apollo.
Yeah, he was yesterday. I told you he was released from prison. Well, he's back. He got out.
In
that was
prison?
fast.
Mm.
Yes.
What
yes.
happened?
That was
He violated his parole, so
God.
they arrested
Apollo
him.
got out for one day?
Well, not one day. He was out for a few days, but he violated his parole, so technical requirement. So,
He's back?
yeah, he's back.
That's
Oh,
messed up,
Lord.
man.
All right. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we go. Game 6 of the NBA Finals was in Oakland last night. Take it away, fellas.
Congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. They are the NBA champions.
Yeah. Yes.
6 games put Golden State away. Kawhi, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
Fred.
Yeah.
VanVleet.
that was a good game, though.
It was a good game.
It was
Yeah.
tough, man. When Clay went down, that
Yeah, I
was
saw
That was it.
that was the blow that sealed the deal.
Yeah,
Because there just wasn't enough firepower after that.
No.
yeah.
It was just not enough firepower after that. You know, they gave it their all. They played like champions, but, you know, it was not meant to be. When Clay went down, that let the air out. That just let the air out.
It did.
But still, congratulations to the North because
That's
they
right.
won it.
Toronto,
That's
they
right.
played.
They won it. There's no excuses when you win the title Because y'all, it ain't about this one game. You had 86 games to do something about.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And you know what else, Steve? The Golden State lost well. I mean, they were gentlemen about it. They gave them hugs.
Those are class dudes.
They really
out
are.
Golden State.
They really are.
And Kawhi is a special talent, man. And now the speculation goes is where he'll be next season. I don't know where Kawhi Leonard could go and be a bigger star than he is right now
in
the country of Canada.
Yeah.
Because you have to go to a city to be a star down here.
Yeah.
He is the star of the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
I be
Brought
up
him
in
their
there
first
cutting
title.
business deals. First of all, I own every car dealership up there. I own all the bobsled making companies. I own all the horses that the Mounties ride. I'll be just up in there with my name on ski resorts and everything. Because he done won the country a title.
Okay, now where's Drake?
He back there losing his
number
mind.
one fan.
Yes. And all those fans at Jurassic Park in Toronto. Did you see them last night? They still partying. Still partying. Yeah. I like Toronto. I've been a couple times.
I have too. It's a beautiful place.
I like
Very
it.
friendly, nice people.
Yeah. Yeah. Real good. So congratulations.
Well, I
to
got
the
stopped
Raptors.
at customs in Canada for 6 hours. I'm still very bitter about that.
You still upset?
Yeah, I'm still very, very bitter about that. Coming from the Arco Arena in Buffalo, I'm still
What
very,
year
very
was
bitter
that,
about
Steve?
That. I don't know. We was kings of comedy. That's all I know.
Oh, so it was in the
20 years.
2000s.
I was 20 years.
Minimum. Raptors, the North.
Yeah. All right. Well, coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about Steve's mentoring camp. Yeah, 34 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, how are you feeling? You're down at mentoring camp. Yesterday was the first day that the boys got in.
Boy, let me tell you something, boy. I love these boys. This is actually a good group, man. I got a kid here that I met just last week at Family Feud. He was 15. He bought this picture of me to sign. And they told him I couldn't sign it, so he looked disappointed. I said, oh, man, I signed it for him. I signed it. Come to find out he played basketball at this prep academy in Los Angeles. It's a junior high.
Okay.
But it costs $67,000 a year to go to this school.
What?
I said, what? They said, yeah, it's for really, really gifted children. And he's a gifted child, and he plays basketball. So I said, what position you play? He said center. And I'm looking at him going, center? At what school is this boy a center? Because he ain't that tall.
Right. Okay.
And so I said, oh, you must go. You go to school in suburbs? He said, yes, sir. I said, you need to go down there on Crenshaw and just play with them boys in the hood one day, and you won't be. He started laughing. I said, man, so where's your mom? She's at work. I said, where's your dad? He said, who's that?
Oh, no.
And then he just broke down crying.
Oh, Steve.
And, man, that broke my heart. I brought him up on stage. We hugged. The little boy was just boo-hooing. He said, my father don't even talk to me.
Yeah,
So-
you were telling us about that
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
too,
So I
Steve.
put him in the camp. He came today. He was at the camp crying again.
Oh.
Thank you for this opportunity. But, boy, this little boy got,
What?
this little boy
else
got
you
off
got?
the bus from Atlanta, from the West End. He got off the bus. I said, hey, little man, how you doing? He said, I'm not doing a mother blanking thing.
No.
Wait, that was his opening statement?
He didn't say hi. He did this. The National Guard was talking to him. He said, as soon as his foot hit the grass off the bus, he said, I'm not doing a mother blanking thing.
Boy, these
And
kids
then looked
today are
around
different.
at everybody.
He
Boy.
didn't care how famous you was or nothing.
I busted out laughing. I went over and put my arms around the little dude. I said, man, you're going to be my favorite boy at the camp. I have adopted you. I'm your mentor. You getting my phone number. Boy, I like your guts.
What did he say? I mean, when you
on,
did that,
Steve.
what did he say? You showed him some attention. So
He
what
put
did
his head down. He wasn't talking. I was walking with my arm around him. I kept tapping him in his chest. I said, man, you're going to be all right, man. I know you don't want to be here, man. But I said, we got a good program for you. You're going to love it. He said, yeah. No
Yeah, he
disrespect
hard.
to you, Mr. Harvey. No to you, but everybody else, I mean what I said.
How old was How old was he?
I'm not doing a mother blanket thing.
But how old is this kid?
How old is he?
Probably 16.
Oh, man.
These
Little
kids
bitty
today are
dude,
different.
You know, nice little cut up. You can tell he's a little athletic, just small frame. And I call him. I nicknamed him D. And I know his whole name, but I ain't gonna say it on radio.
Okay,
He got
right,
one of them long, kind of Spanish names. You know?
Man. But he told y'all what he ain't doing, though.
No, soon as his foot hit the grass,
I love it.
he said, "I'm not doing a mother blanket thing." And boy, then he made eye contact with everybody looking. I walked over to him. I was laughing so hard. He said, "Mr. Harvey, we apologize about this young man. We're going to work with him." I said, "No, I got him." I said, "My man, you my favorite camper."
Now, what about that drew you to him, though? Because what?
I know he in pain.
Yes, exactly.
I know.
That's what the lesson
That's
here.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know he in pain. And he
you
ain't
were
never
here
had no
for him.
man tell him he love him. And
Yeah.
he angry
Yeah.
because his
Come on,
father ain't in
Steve.
his life.
Uh-huh.
And now
Yeah.
y'all done brought me down here to make me do something else I don't want to do. Yeah, man, but you going to love it.
Oh, man.
So,
You doing God's work, Steve.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm not doing a mother blanket thing. And then he just started looking around.
but he didn't say blanking. He just said the whole thing.
Boy, that was the funniest thing I heard. Because them sergeants, them Army boys, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Wow, Steve.
Man, that's
Well,
great.
all right. I'm glad it's turning out like it is, Steve. Nephew Tommy is out today, but Junior is here in his place with the prank phone call. That's coming up right after this.
I'm not doing a blank.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, our modern day full house isn't working. Okay? But right now, Junior's in for the nephew with the prank phone call for today. What you got, Junior?
Well, he left us with no hair weave.
Okay.
No hair weave.
Yeah.
You gotta say
our
weave. He ain't gonna say weaves.
Yeah,
Weave.
you're right.
No hair weave. Run it, cat.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Risa, please. Risa.
this is she.
Hi, Risa. My name is Byron. Byron from the job. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Byron?
I'm good. Listen, I hate to call you after hours at your home, but there has been some new issues that will be going into effect as of tomorrow morning. And we're calling everyone, letting them know the new changes that have been issued that will take effect first thing tomorrow morning. So we're giving everyone a call, so don't be alarmed. It's just giving you a call, letting you know what the higher-ups have changed, okay?
Okay, that's no problem. I got a few minutes to listen.
Okay. As of tomorrow, what's going to happen is when you guys come in, you'll be issued a new key card, and that particular card will actually register when you come in and go out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Second one is there will no longer be any personal internet at the job any longer. You won't be able, they're actually putting a block on all computers. All the computers will no longer be able to go to a lot of these sites that you guys go to that you've been that's been available here in the past. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The last one is Risa, do you wear a hair weave?
What?
Do you wear a hair weave or a wig?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's one thing, and hopefully you can get this changed by tomorrow. There's no weaves or hair or wigs going to be allowed at the job site from this point on. So as of tomorrow morning, everyone must be wearing their natural hair.
You're joking.
No, these are the issues that are instated, and these are going to take effect as of tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock.
What does hair weave have to do with any of these changes? The first two I can understand. Punching in and being on the internet, yes, that's something that corporate. But hair weave and wigs? You're getting into changing people's appearance.
The higher-ups are they're looking down upon it. Wigs and hair weaves, they have to go. So I'm assuming that if you, like you said, you do have one, I suggest
and it doesn't come out very
you
easily.
start taking it down now and prepare your hair to be natural as you come into work tomorrow.
I'm not taking my hair down. I've been here 7 years, and I've dealt with all the changes that y'all have made, but there's no way that I'm taking my hair weave down. I'm sorry. What's your name, Byron?
Yes, my name is Byron, and
I'm sorry.
let's get back to your weave. You're going to have to do something. Is there someone that you can call tonight to help you get your hair down and so you can look presentable with your natural hair tomorrow?
No, my weave costs over $200-300, and I'm not about to take that down. I mean, it takes a long time to take that down.
Okay. Is this something maybe you can take it down and just wear it on the weekends? Because as of now, you're not going to be allowed to actually wear it on the property.
And how will you know if someone has a weave or not? Are you going to do head checks or something?
Okay, ma'am, I'm not quite sure what they're going to do to check it, but by you telling me that you have a weave, then I have to write it down that you have confirmed that you do, and we got to make sure that tomorrow morning you're not wearing one.
But you don't know what my natural hair looks like from my weave. You heard how much I pay for it, so it's a good weave.
Ma'am, it's not about how good, the quality of your weave or anything. They don't want it. They want natural hair. I don't know what that means, but they're going natural. They're going green. They're going natural. I don't know what it is. They're going natural, and so are you. Tomorrow morning, you need to come in with your hair completely down, okay?
I won't do it. I'm not taking my weave down.
Okay.
What is that? Y'all going to write me up or something?
Okay, ma'am, do you not want your job?
Yeah, I want my job, but this don't make no sense. You talking about personal appearance. I can understand y'all have a dress code and enforcing a dress code. That's one thing. But telling somebody to change their hair, you lost your mind, man. You're crazy.
Ma'am, I'm not good. I have other people that I have to call. Bottom line is, get your hair down and get your butt into work tomorrow, and let's not go back and forth anymore, okay?
Well, listen, Byron, you're a lost mind if you're thinking I'm taking my weave out. I'm not taking it out at all. Risa is coming up in there with her hair, and I'm going to sit down at my desk and do my job. Y'all going to have to drag me out that some weave. You done lost your mind. You and your powers that be or whoever they may be. You tell them that I said that.
Wait a minute. Listen, are you telling me that you're coming in regardless with your hair on?
You right? That's what I just said.
Okay.
You calling me at home
Then we need. Why don't you go ahead and bring some boxes in, because you may as well pack your stuff.
I'm not. You bring the.
Ma'am, I don't want to have to get your stuff and box it up, and you're losing your job because you can't take it.
You know what? You can do that, because I'm going to call the news station and tell them you dragging me out of behind some weeds. Who wrong? You wrong. You wrong. You stupid behind weeds.
You need to watch your language, young lady.
Why I need to watch my language? I'm at home. You call me on my own home phone on my time. I'm at my house. I'm not on your clock. I say what I want to say on my phone.
Okay. Can I say what I want on my phone, and then I'll let you go, and you can come in to work any way you want to tomorrow.
What is it, Byron? What else you got to say?
I want to tell you this. I want to tell you that your girlfriend Jennifer at your job got me to prank phone call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What you just said? I know you.
Hey, Risa, this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Jennifer, your coworker, got me to prank phone call.
You got my blood pressure up. I'm gonna kill that tomorrow, and I'm gonna pull her weave out. You want to come down there and watch me drag her out of the job? I'm mad. She wrong for this. You know I got high blood pressure. You can't be doing that to me behind my weave. I pay too much money. That's the money I could be spending on my kids.
Oh, ain't nothing like a black woman and her hair. Oh, man. Okay, baby, I got one more thing to ask you, girl. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Well, after this prank, it has to be the Steve Harvey Morning Show. God.
Huh? You play too much Junior.
Huh? That's what it is? Huh? No hair weave.
You're the king. You're the king of pranks, baby.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're the greatest.
Come on now.
Tommy, there's nobody better than you.
I don't care if you're at the mentoring camp. You better get to me.
Tommy, we all honor you.
That's right. You may be short in stature, but
What?
you're big when it comes to those pranks.
You're the greatest we've ever seen.
Come on now.
You're tall when it comes to those
Man,
pranks.
you the king of the prank.
Yeah.
What else am I great at, huh? You know, come on now.
Well, you're a little king, though.
See there?
You're not a tall king.
Right.
You're a little king. Matter of fact, you could wear my Young King collection.
You know what, Unc? You gonna mess around, open up for me.
I'm going to open up for you.
That's the first
Hey, Tommy, let me tell you something. You got a decent career and everything, and what you're doing in stand-up is really making waves. But don't ever threaten me to come back and be your opening act again here, because you ain't nothing you can do. You must have forgot who I am.
Oh, hold on.
I'm one of the original kings of comedy. I done sold more tickets in a night.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You know you ain't the only one on TV.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. Ready to Love is coming up.
Well, I bow down. Congratulations, man. Your TV show got picked up. You're doing great, Tommy.
Yeah.
You really are. Congratulations.
I just need you to recognize that what's happening.
Oh, dog, I recognize that. But I need you to recognize who you talking to when you tell me that I'm going to open for you. I want you to stop that type of talk before you mess around and I come down there and open for you one time and you find out what did really happen.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, because I'm going to walk off with about 8 inches of hot-ass tar on that stage. Now, you walk your little ass out there on it if you want to, but it's going to be sticky.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, you
I
guys.
done forgot more jokes than you didn't know.
Right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is our modern-day Full House. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, just a reminder, everyone, today is President Trump's 73rd birthday. Just thought you might want to know that in case you cared, want to send him a card or a gift or something. He's 73 again.
Yeah, he probably somewhere going to be talking about this is the biggest birthday ever.
You know it.
It's huge. It's made.
Yes.
So big. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
Maybe for a gift, he could just not lie to us on this day. How about that?
Good luck.
Yeah. All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, sex, work, parenting, and more, please visit your Strawberry Letter and send your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM. Click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? That's what you do. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
God.
Go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Strawberry Letter with my friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, my friend Junior. All right, subject, our modern-day Full House isn't working. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 48-year-old female, and I live in my childhood home with my 2 older sisters, older brother, my son's girlfriend, and my daughter. My parents moved to Texas and left us all in the house. It's a 6-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, so there's plenty of space for everyone. The house is paid for, and we all split the bills. We have not had any issues with our living arrangement until recently, when my bitter older sister, who has no life, decided that it's time for my daughter, my son, and my son's girlfriend to move out. She has no valid reason for wanting them to move out of the house or wanting them out of the house. She's just jealous because her son doesn't want to have anything to do with her. She has my parents in the middle of it, and they are sick of her complaining, so they said we can all get out and they will sell the house. There's so much tension in the house now, and my sister is being petty by putting her name on food in the fridge. She has also put a lock on the bathroom door by her bedroom, so it can be exclusively for her. My brother said that my sister is being unreasonable, but if it would keep the peace, then maybe the children should move out. They're grown and very responsible, but why should they have to move out? I don't want to leave my childhood home, but if my children have to go, then I will go too. We were one big happy family, and she just snapped one day. What do you think we should do? I hope we can settle this soon because I can't live like this. Please advise. What do I think you guys should do? I think you need to move out. All right? Because it's only your sister, it's only your brother, but it's you, your daughter, your son, his girlfriend. That's a lot of people. It's only 3 bathrooms. She didn't just snap. She's been thinking about this for a very long time. You never mentioned what kind of relationship you and your older sister have. You just said that you haven't had any issues yet, and you guys split the bills. Well, that's over now because it sounds like Big Sis is just fed up with all the people there and all of that. She wants her own space. She wants her privacy. She's sick of sharing the bathroom with whoever, waiting on it. It's her parents' house. I'm assuming that she'll probably be okay with you staying there, but you come with a lot. So, yeah, I mean, she's fed up. She didn't snap, but she's just fed up and she's ready. She's ready. She's probably going to put a lock on a lot more. She may even put a lock on the refrigerator. She's already putting name tags on stuff. So that could be next. So I think you guys need to, start looking for another place, because you say if your kids go, you're going to go. And is not going to have it any other way. And the parents say they're going to sell if you all don't get it together. Steve?
This is kind of trifling. People get old and bitter. The lady, 48 years old, she lives in her childhood home with her 2 older sisters, her older brother, her son, her son's girlfriend, and my daughter. Now, the parents moved out because they saw this coming. This is a disaster. Now, the lady says it's a 6-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, so it's plenty of space for everyone. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. Because the people that you think is plenty of room for everyone, they're not really connected. See, your 2 older sisters and older brothers and you is the only one that's really connected. That's their nephew and niece, which is your son and your daughter. Mm-hmm. But now the girlfriend is in there. Now, they young. They in there reminding them of things that they don't do no more.
There you go.
They in the hallway. They walking past their bedroom door. It's handprints all on the bathroom
mirror.
You go. They don't know where it's coming from. They coming in there finding stuff. What is this cream?
Not that.
They're all in their room, Steve.
Yeah. What was they in there doing with this icy hot?
Right.
This is my icy hot. What is they young ass in there doing with all this icy hot? Who in what girl?
What they find?
I went in their room. Girl, my prune juice jar was in there. So the real tension has come from the fact that your son and his girlfriend is in there clowning. Oh. And your daughter, and they want him out. Now, your big sister, one that's bitter and stank,
yeah,
she done started writing her name on her food.
Yeah.
Now, let's briefly discuss what writing your name on food can cause.
Okay.
Well,
what?
If I open the freezer looking for a snack, and you got Pam wrote on the ice cream, and I decide this mean Pam bought this, me and Aunt Pam been cool, and they eat Pam's ice cream.
Fight.
Not cool.
So I'm assuming that a fight done broke out. Somebody drank the last of the Kool-Aid, and a fight done broke out. Man, last time Pam was fine, it was bicentennial. Richard Pryor's album.
All right, coming up, part 2 of Steve's response at 23 after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, our modern-day Full House isn't working. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. And the subject today is our modern-day Full House isn't working.
The modern-day Full House and stop working. This 48-year-old woman stay in the house with her 2 older sisters, her older brother, her son, her daughter, and her son's girlfriend. They share a 6-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms in it, and she says that's plenty of room for everybody. The parents gave them the house and moved out because the parents knew it wasn't enough room for everybody, so they moved to Texas to get away from y'all. Y'all parents stopped liking y'all a long time ago and just moved to Texas. Now, you're sitting up here now, and you done got yourself in a situation where your oldest sister, Bitter, what's her name? Pam. Bitter Pam don't want your son and daughter staying there. Now, I think it's because the son and his girlfriend is millennials. And they have activities going on that's dangerous. Every time Pam go in that bathroom, she trying to figure out how these fingerprints got on the mirror like that. Why is her fingerprints this high up on the mirror? She ain't that tall. Now, she in the bathroom trying to figure out how she done stood up on the counter and got her hands up against that glass like that.
She double jointed.
And now,
she
done had her girlfriend come over there, work down there at the police station, and discovered that her son's knee prints is on the counter in the bathroom.
Not forensic.
And now she done put them knee prints together with them hand prints up on the mirror, and she done lost her damn mind.
Not CSI.
That's just forensics, law and order.
Because her old ass friends is in the forensic department down at the police station. And she done came there and told her, them is man knee prints. Now, Pam old ass and got in there and acted it out with her girlfriend. And they still can't figure out how that girl hands got that high up on that damn mirror. And why is this boy's knees on this counter like this? And on top of all that, the shower curtain is bent.
Uh-oh, like Mimi.
Yeah.
I'm loving Hip Hop Atlanta.
And Pam had just saw the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion on TV and had seen the shower scene with Mimi. And Pam was going to try it. But she tried it one time and they had to replace the wall. Sheetrock. Sheetrock had come down because Pam was a little bit more than the millennial. So we had that situation. So here's what the deal is. At the end of the day, sometimes the jump comes in the form of a push. And if I were you, it's time to grow.
Yeah.
But in order to grow, you have to go. So I'm in agreement with Shirley that y'all should move out the house. You, your son, and daughter, and his girlfriend. And if y'all splitting all this, y'all need to go start y'all's life anyway. Because if you don't move out that house, you're going to end up just like your two older sisters, your older brother. All them stay there. Ain't none of them married. They your two older sisters and your older brother. And they all stay in the same house that they grew up as children. And if you don't move, that's going to be you. In order to grow, you have to go. I would get out and say good riddance and go on and start my life. And I wouldn't even allow my son and my daughter to follow in this pattern or use this as an acceptable behavior for adults. I would just stop that right now.
What about the son and the girlfriend living together?
Now, the son and the girlfriend, you can't stop that. They do that now, sure.
But I mean in the same house with the mom.
Ain't nobody got no problem with the boyfriend and his girlfriend living there, but Pam and her friend that's in the police department.
Forensics.
See, when they found them handprints up at the top of that mirror, that's when all this trouble started. That's when Pam started marking her food. Because I don't want your nasty hands on opening nothing out of the box. Because you're just nasty. In the bathroom, the shower curtain is bent. We don't know where the toilet paper roll at. Ain't no telling what they done did with that. I found the toilet paper roll that had something on it, so I didn't know what was going on. And it's just things like that. The towel rack is missing.
Yeah.
But I understand the towel rack. I tore the towel rack out my mama's bathroom.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yeah, I tore the towel rack out my mama's bathroom.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I was constipated.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God, I was not expecting that.
I just reached over and grabbed them guest towels and got to twisting on them, trying to give myself some release, and I just wound them up too tight, and the whole damn towel rack came out the wall.
I really wasn't expecting that answer.
I just threw that in there for y'all. That's just for y'all.
Yeah,
you ain't never been that wound up at your mama's house.
Thank you. Thank you.
I tell you what, I was so constipated one time, I tore a J.C. Penney catalog.
It's early. Do you really?
Yeah. I was in the underwear section looking at women, because that's all the porno we had back then. You just got the J.C. Penney catalog and looked at the panty bra section. I was 11, and I was in that constipated. And I ended up tearing the J.C. Penney catalog in half. My daddy came on and said, boy, that boy's strong.
Oh, he was proud of you?
Proud of him. Strong as hell. I don't know what the hell he was in here doing. That boy told his catalog in half.
All right, listen, we got to go, okay? Email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's crazy strawberry letter at Steve Harvey FM, or you can check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand, okay? Coming up at 46 after the hour, what does Dad really want for Father's Day? We'll find out right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, happy Father's Day to you and, of course, all the dads here, Jay and Tommy, who are not here. Happy Father's Day.
Father's
Seriously.
Day ain't that big a deal.
Well, it's this
Well,
Sunday, and we're making it a big deal. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all trying to make it a big deal, but it don't compare to Mother's Day. We just fathers.
Right, and it shouldn't because we, what mothers do, but it's big though. They wouldn't even have.
Fathers are big.
Yeah, and fathers are big. Fathers mean so much to families.
Fathers mean a great deal,
so
but we
much.
don't get the same thing women do. And this year, I want to just put that out there.
Well, things are changing. Things are changing.
No, it's not, Shirley. It's not.
What your kids doing this year?
They're having a Father's Day brunch.
And they still trying to sell tickets to the Father's Day brunch. They still got openings. How's you still got openings for the Father's Day brunch?
Mother's Day is different.
Y'all don't put nothing in the Father's Day, man. I don't hit about no Father's Day brunch.
Things are...
And it still got openings. On Mother's Day, if you don't get in a month before, you and your mama ain't eating.
This is true. This is true. But
Okay,
things
so
are
help us
changing.
out. Give us some gifts.
Yeah.
Give us gift ideas for
Well, y'all ain't
Father's
gonna
Day.
never give the daddy what he really wants.
Well, come on, tell us.
What do you...
Because mothers block what daddies really want.
Well, what do you want?
What do you... Huh? Okay, wait. Make that statement one more time.
No, because mothers block what the daddies really want. They tell the kids he don't need that.
Like,
Don't
for
get your daddy
instance,
that.
okay, Mom, I want to get...
My partner asked his kids for some make it rain money.
Yeah, Earthquake
Right.
talked about
Yeah,
that too.
he did.
Yeah, okay, come on.
And look at Mom. She blocked that.
She blocked that.
Can you imagine?
He just wanted a little make it rain money. He didn't say he was going to make it rain at the club. He just wanted to have a little extra change. She shot that down.
What else? Quickly, what else?
Cigars. He don't need no more cigars.
Health reasons.
All right, listen. We'll come back.
That's not it.
Dads, keep those Father's Day gift comments coming at
you
Steve
know why
Harvey
it was
FM.
a short segment? Because it was the Father's Day segment.
I knew
Y'all
it.
even give Father's Day the shortest segment on the damn radio. I rest my case. That's why Father's Day don't get the hype, because you just gave me a Father's Day break, and I told you two things we didn't want. Now, y'all don't even want to hear the rest of it.
All right, you want to talk about it some more?
Yeah, if you want to.
We could do it at the top of the hour.
Well, let's see if we can think of something else for Father.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll talk about that when we come back. More Father's Day stuff. Happy Father's Day, everyone. It's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you want to tell us some more Father's Day gift ideas, because we're trying to make this Father's Day and the Father's
Big.
Day, hereafter, from here on,
Well, let me
big.
tell you some
Really
gifts
sound
not to
Yeah.
get fathers.
Okay, all right.
Like if your daddy old and he ain't really into technology, don't get him them glasses that you can play 3D movies in.
Oh,
You're going to scare his old ass.
The virtual
I'm telling
reality.
you right now.
Uh-huh.
You can't put virtual reality glasses on old ass dudes,
Okay.
especially from the hood. What you can't have nothing exploding an inch from your eyeball. They not going to understand that.
No, okay, all right.
Okay, so
check.
no to that.
So
Yeah,
don't
okay.
get them that.
Okay.
Some fathers want to be just left alone.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Peace and quiet. That's a
Yeah.
gift.
So they want
That's
to be
a
left
Father.
at home, left alone at home, just
Right
in their
now,
man cave or
mothers
something?
usually shut that off. It's Father's Day. Ain't nobody leaving you alone.
So there goes that
Well,
gift.
it's my day, so that gift is gone.
Well, so you just want to stay at home and watch sports all day or whatever? Get some
Well-
food?
Just chill.
Yeah. What, Steve?
We're trying to make it work.
I know we're trying to help.
Y'all
Communicate.
trying, but it's late. Father's Day is Sunday.
Yeah.
Today is
And
Friday.
here y'all
so what?
come
We got
with all these late, what you want for Father's Day. And then y'all not going to get me nothing for Father's Day.
You don't know that.
I got you some, huh?
Junior.
Junior got you something from all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Junior
thank you,
got
Junior.
me something for Father's Day.
Yeah, man.
And it's not Father's Day yet, so, you don't know
I
what it
really
is
got it.
yet. Yeah.
Boy.
You about to tip?
I
No, I
know.
don't believe it, though, Junior.
Why wouldn't I?
What do you
As good
really...
as you been like a father to me, would you?
Aw.
Oh, Junior.
And he has a father. So that's saying a lot, Steve.
Yeah.
Look at all the knowledge you passed to me. Look at all the time we spend together. Look at all the things you teach me. How I'm gonna let Father's Day go back? I don't get you nothing.
Aww. We're having a moment. Yeah.
Now I ain't get it yet.
Junior, you supposed to say that.
Why did you say that?
Cause he was feeling bad, Shirley. I can't let him just feel bad.
He's gonna be all right.
But I'm gonna get it. It ain't came in the mail yet. Is what I'm saying. It's
you ordered it from Amazon?
Yeah, it's specialized for you. It ain't something I can just go to the store and get. I had to get you something because you got everything.
Oh,
I had to get something personalized for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
What would you be upset if you got, like from us, like if we gave you something?
Tie.
Oh, well, you feel to be upset then.
Yeah. Go ahead on, take
Mad
it
as
back.
heck, Junior.
That tie got your name on it. It say Steve.
I don't want no tie with my name on it.
I'll be damned. How do you get it that fast? I got to do better.
You really do.
I'm not a good gift picker. I thought that would be perfect for me. Got his name.
tie
You're
with my
hard
name
to
on it.
get a gift for.
I know.
You really is.
So we know you like cigars.
And we know you like Vegas.
Yeah, we know you like Vegas.
Okay, that'd be a good gift.
To send you to
Send
Vegas
you to Vegas.
Send you to Vegas.
on
Yeah,
Southwest, or in your
Do you
private
think
jet.
We gonna charter a jet?
Yeah.
You're rapping mine.
See right there.
Charter a jet for.
For who?
right
Who
there.
got charter jet?
We have to charter you a jet?
Dog, I didn't ask you for nothing. I just said it'd be a nice gift. See
Yeah.
right there?
Okay.
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 That's all I said.
Well, can you
Obviously.
get there and we just do the rest?
We'll get the
Yeah.
hotel.
We
and
get the
give you-
hotel.
Give you
We'll
gambling
feed you
money.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
How
give
about
you
that?
a few dollars for to gamble with.
How much y'all won't give me to gamble with?
Like 3.
Yeah, like
Like at least $250.
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah.
I said 3.
yeah.
Oh.
3 would be from the 3 of us would be like $100 a piece.
Peace.
Well, that's
and you
one
in
bet.
there.
good.
Huh?
That's one bet.
Oh,
One
you-
bet. That's it. One time.
That's one.
You know how
spin
many
of the wheel.
$1 chips you can get at the roulette table?
No.
$250.
What are you talking about?
300 on a spin. I'm gonna have 300 out there.
Okay, listen.
On one spin.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, more music, more fun coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior, you are in Tampa. What do you have going on in Tampa, Junior?
Well, I'm down here in Tampa telling everybody about the good Walmart Family Mobile. I'm going to Walmarts, meeting the people, and letting them know what I'm out here doing. Matter of fact, I'm going to be at 3 different Walmarts in Tampa today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
All right.
That's what I'm doing in Tampa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Friday. So today, I'm going to be at the Largo Walmart Supercenter.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Saturday, I'm going to Newport Richie Walmart Supercenter. And then on Sunday, I'll be at the Clearwater Walmart. That's what I'm going to be doing. Out here telling people about all the mobile things they can get with Walmart Family Mobile. All through Walmart Family Mobile at Walmart. We're going to make mobile easy for everybody in the answer. And I'm signing autographs, taking pictures, kissing babies, doing all that, having fun, talking. I'm working at Walmart, really. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to work at Walmart.
That's really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a shirt and everything.
Nice.
You got a Walmart shirt?
Yeah, but don't come over there asking me where bacon at. Don't ask me. I'm only doing mobile.
I'm gonna need you to know.
I'm only doing mobile.
Oh, that's cool. I love it. I love
good.
it.
So we'll
Junior.
have some fun down here in the Tampa area, man. This is so nice out
Yeah.
here too.
Tell everyone we said what's up in Tampa.
I'll let everybody know I'm big out here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat.
Uh-huh.
Tampa.
Uh-huh.
Our home
y'all
station.
big.
Shout out to Michael
Tampa Bay,
McGuire.
baby.
Yeah, our whole Tampa family. Yeah.
Tampa's nice. It's a pretty city.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. I
Yeah.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
All that
I've
water.
always liked Tampa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll do some trending news at 33 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we go. Game 6 of the NBA Finals was in Oakland last night. Take it away, fellas.
Congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. They are the NBA champions.
Yeah. Yes.
6 games put Golden State away. Kawhi, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah.
Lynch.
That was a good game, though.
It was a good game.
It was
Yeah.
tough, man. When Clay went down, that
Yeah, I
was
saw
That was it.
that was the blow that sealed the deal. Because there just wasn't enough firepower after that.
No.
Yeah.
it was just not enough firepower after that. You know, they gave it their all. They played like champions, but, you know, it was not meant to be. When Clay went down, that let the air out. That just let the air out. But still, congratulations to the North because they won it.
Toronto,
They won it. There's no excuses when you win the title because y'all, you know, it ain't about this one game. You had 86 games to do something about.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know what else, Steve? The Golden State lost well. I mean, you know, they were gentlemen about it. They gave
well,
them
you
hugs.
know, those are class dudes.
They really
out
are.
Golden State.
They really are.
And Kawhi is a special talent, man. And now the speculation goes is where he'll be next season. I don't know where Kawhi Leonard could go and be a bigger star than he is right now in the country of Canada. Because you have to go to a city to be a star down here. He is the star of the country.
Yeah.
I'll be
brought
up
him
in
their
that
first title.
business deal. First of all, I own every car dealership up there. I own all the bobsled making companies. I own all the horses that the Mounties ride. I'll be just up in there with my name on ski resorts and everything. Because he done won the country a title.
Okay, now where's Drake?
He back there losing his
number
mind.
one fan.
Yes. And all those fans at Jurassic Park in Toronto, did you see them last night? They still partying. Still partying. Yeah. I like Toronto.
Good, yeah.
I've been a couple
I
times.
have, too. It's a beautiful place.
I like
Very
it.
friendly, nice people.
Yeah. Real good. So congratulations.
Well, I
to
got
the
stopped
Raptors.
at customs in Canada for 6 hours. I'm still very bitter about that.
You still upset?
Yeah, I'm still very, very bitter about that. Coming from the Arco Arena in Buffalo. I'm still
What
very,
year
very
was
bitter
that,
about
Steve?
that. I don't know. We was kings of comedy. That's all I know.
Oh, so it was in the
20 years.
2000s.
I was 20 years.
Minimum. Raptors, the North.
Yeah. All right, coming up, the last break of the day. Steve will have some closing remarks for us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day. Time for your closing remarks.
Shirley sent me something, and it got me to thinking. I'm going to share with you what she sent me, but I'm going to paraphrase it so it's more of how I talk, because sometimes I get a little stumbled up and it doesn't sound like me if I try to share directly with somebody what somebody sent me. So I just want to talk to you about it. I want to just talk to you about this life of abundance that we are all qualified for. I want to talk to you about the life of abundance that God really wants all of us to enjoy. If you're a righteous person, God will give you a life of abundance. I didn't say if you were a saved person, if you were a member of this denomination, if you go to this church, if this is your pastor, if this is your faith. I'm telling you that God has a life of abundance for you if you put your trust and your faith in Him. I'm just telling you, and you have to understand that God has equipped you to have this life of abundance. All of you have a gift that was given to you by God at birth. Everyone has one. Now, you may not know what it is, but you have it. But because you've been so bent, so determined to do something to please somebody else, your mother wants you to go to school and get a degree in this. Well, I told him I was going to come down here and get a degree in that, so now I'm going to go get a degree in that. Well, my father went to the army, so I'm going to the army. You know, there's nothing wrong with the army. There's nothing wrong with going to the army. But if that ain't really what you were created for, you finna waste a lot of time, man. You really, really are. Because God really did equip you for a life of abundance. When He created you, He had a mission in mind for you. He had a mission in mind for me. He gave you a gift. Your gift is that thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. If you identify that gift, there's your greatest chance. Now, here's the deal. When he prepared you for this life of abundance, and he gave you everything you needed to put on every day and go out and make your dreams and your life come true, if you become passionate about your gift, you can be on your way to making your life happening and your dreams come true. He gives you everything you need to wear to go out and fight it. But what we do is we suit up. We suit up and we settle in. Well, I got this job now. Well, I don't know, I'm 4 years away from getting this another degree. I might as well go ahead. Well, I got a promotion now. I might as well stay on here. Well, I just already started investing in my 401k. So you suit up, but you settle in. And then, you know what you do? What we often do, and I did it myself for a while, we resign ourselves to living a mediocre life because we won't suit up and go out here and do what God wants us to do. So here's what I'm saying to you. If God done gave you all the scuba gear equipment you need, he done gave you the air tanks, the mask, the flippers, the nozzles, the hoses, or air supply, don't put all this stuff up on and then head to the bathtub. What you doing? You settling in. Head out to the ocean. Get out in that ocean of opportunity. Get out there in some of that deep water. Go out there where God has equipped you to go. He done suited you up. He gave you everything you need. But we want to go get in the bathtub where it's safe. Look, man, all of you have the gear to win, the gear to have an abundant life, the gear to be prosperous, the gear to be happy. You have the gear. You got to get out. You got to get out that bathtub and go out there in that ocean, out in that deep water, because out in the ocean is the opportunity. Ain't no opportunities in the bathtub. You got to go out there in that ocean of opportunity and experience all that God got for you. Some of it, you're going to get tested. You're going to feel like you're going down. You're going to get a sinking feeling, but you're going to be fine. You know why? Because you got the gear. You have what it takes. You got the gear. It's up to you to jump in. If you don't ever jump in the ocean, you ain't going to really know if you can handle deep water or not. I got you scared of the deep water. I got sometimes that deep water look rough out there. I know you've seen some people try to acquire fame and prosperity and happiness and go out on their own. And I know you've seen them out there sinking and the water look rough. So now you want to stay over here in the bathtub. Ain't no opportunities in the bathtub. All your opportunities out there in the ocean. Now, is there some sharks out there? Yeah. But what's to say you won't be one? Get out the bathtub with all this gear God done gave you and jump in that ocean out there and swim like you're supposed to and swim around. You're going to get the life of your dreams, the life of abundance. That's all I got to say. Thank you very much. Hope you got it. Drop the doggone
Drop it.
mic.
Yeah. Why you still got it?
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Why
man.
you still holding it?
Yeah. Great, Steve.
Say you ain't gonna be
check
one of
this
them.
No, man. I ain't finna do that. Hey, y'all have a great weekend.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.